All effort to control is suppression. This too applies to your efforts to control the pace of your enlightenment. Your efforts to bring it about only delay it. You were sitting in the audience, watching the play of life on stage. What do you need to do in order for the play to continue? I am is not merely a thought. It is the one certainty. The thing called I is the conscious life energy. That which the wise speak about as I is the functioning of the conscious life energy via the body. The I which ignorant people talk of is an imagined entity with a body. Cease all talkings of journeys. There is no journey from here to here. One is as one always is. There is no need for effort, no need to do anything. Understand that neither to be nor to be conscious requires anyone's permission. There is a singular agency responsible for all activity. Hsin is its instrument. That which is seen is unable to look, and that which looks cannot be seen. Hsin's stance is that a single instant of understanding has greater value than years of practice. Everything Hsin suggests one think about is intended to drive one beyond thought, leaving behind the false. One abides in the true. One's self is nothing in itself, but an address given pointing to the organism's continuous interaction with the environment. Most come to Hsin expecting to be given something to do. Hsin declares that there is nothing to do other than to be. what is to happen will certainly happen, and it'll do so spontaneously. Why not relax and observe dispassionately? There is no waiting on some divine grace. Grace has already provided the opportunity for instant clarity. It remains up to each to seize it. One doesn't decide to be thirsty. Thirst appears. Likewise, thoughts arise of their own accord. The thinker is an afterthought. Actions occur. The actor is also an afterthought. The body will not always be with you. When the body is no longer with you, what are you? When one is confused, 10,000 books are insufficient. With clarity, a single word from the mouth of Hsin is excessive. A primary source of confusion is acquisitiveness, the drive for increases in mine. What is this mine? It is comprised of all things and people needed for the purpose of avoiding pain and securing pleasure. Mine finds its support in the body, and as such, one believes that this mine must be protected. This in turn creates the drive for security in this insecure world. More confusion. What is a belief? A belief is having confidence in something unproven, isn't it? The knowledge that you exist, that you are, arose spontaneously. You don't need to believe it. The belief that you are separate, born on such and such a date, did not arise that way. It was given to you and reinforced over time. What are you when you empty yourself of that belief? Wanting to understand what will be before understanding what is like attaching the cart to the front of the buffalo. Part of one's confusion is not knowing one is confused. Why bother to know that which one doesn't need to know? Trust that what you need to know, you will come to know. Enlightenment is a return to the state prior to the arising of self-consciousness. It is the clear discrimination between source and appearance. It is the result of every effort one has made. It is despite every effort one has made. It is a spontaneous returning to essence, whereas the mind is constant movement. Essence is immovable stillness. Being everywhere, it has no place to go. Being in all things, there is nothing it need become. All there is this consciousness. It cycles through 3 states. First, there is consciousness without content. Next is consciousness with temporal content. And the last is consciousness with spatio-temporal content. Clearly see that it is the consciousness which is common to all 3. Look from where looking looks, and you will discern that you are that. Hsin has no doctrine to teach. Why is there no doctrine? Because there is only the understanding that there is no entity to be enlightened or liberated by any doctrine. What then could there be to teach? Who is there to be taught? All thought serves to support the unreal I. Every spoken I is inauthentic I, usurper I. It points to the body and mind as author and actor. Every spoken I is inauthentic I, usurper I. The true I cannot be spoken. I am the all-pervasive consciousness in which all bodies, minds, and other phenomena in the world are appearing and disappearing. I am that consciousness which remains unchanged and unaffected by these appearances and disappearances. Hsin has stabilized in this conviction. It likewise can be your own. Either trust Hsin when he speaks, or arrive to it by study and investigation. The way of total faith is the quickest. Being and doing are not identical. The latter is the derivative of the former. It is in the nature of action to foster further action until all actions are neutralized and equilibrium is re-established. Acceptance of what is the shortest path. To act to bring about change is movement away from acceptance.